July push-up challenge, bringing awareness to the epidemic that is veterans committing suicide. And usually I've just been getting on here and talking, but I have a bit I want to say, so I actually made some notes today. I'm not going to be looking like a teleprompter, I just, used a flashcard. But the topic I want to talk today about is life after service. There's a lot there, so like I said, I made a few notes. So the first and most obvious thing is you have to understand with these veterans, they're leaving behind 20 years or more, or sometimes less, but if they served a full military career, let's say they go the full 20 years, for 20 years, they've essentially been being told what to do every day. They have a routine down, I don't know how to say this. I don't want to say it is their life, but it kind of is. Like hopefully, they have their family and all that stuff too. But the military is a part of them. And that all changes when they leave. So some of the ways that happens. So one, routine. When they're in the military, they have a structure. I live in Hampton Roads. We're essentially like the military capital of the world. Most people I meet here are in the military, even though I am not. I am a teacher. I have the utmost respect for the military. I was blessed with the opportunity last year to go down to Paris Island and spend about a week with the Marines and see what they do, so I can talk about it with my students. And I know just so many military people here, so I get to talk to these people all the time and see some of the things that they go through. But with that routine, when you're in the military, it's you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. And then imagine one day that stops, okay? And freedom is awesome. We all love freedom. But it's almost like too much too quick, and I don't want that to be taken the wrong way. But imagine you go from being told what to do every day, and then you have to figure it out. It's a whole different world. Another thing is community. So if you know people in the military, a lot of them tend to stick together. They tend to hang out with other people in the military. The military wives like to hang out. The guys hang out. Women in the military, same thing. They hang out. The husbands hang out. All that kind of stuff. And then when you leave, again, that changes. When you no longer have that structure and that community of being in the military, and you move on to something else. Hello. I can't see who that is from here. Her name is Paulson. Hi, how you doing? I appreciate that. Hopefully you are getting something out of these videos I'm doing this week. Again, or this month. The whole thing, again, the whole point of this is just to get that topic going about military awareness and the epidemic of veterans and suicide. That's why I'm doing these videos every single day this month. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss a day. So it says, I am a guy. Well, the name says her name is Paulson. All right, I'm just going by what I see on there. Either way, thank you for being on here. I'm going to kind of keep going here, but it's nice to see some people on. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully you are getting something out of what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully I'm getting through to somebody who will reach out to a veteran and just let somebody know that they care. So like I said, the whole 22 push-ups thing comes from 22 veterans a day kill themselves, and we can all agree that is 22 too many. So another big one is their identity changes. So when you think about it, whatever your career is, like me, I'm a teacher. One day I'm not going to be a teacher anymore. And then what am I going to be? I like to say I'm going to still be a father and a husband and all that stuff. But with the military, that's such a big part of them. And then that's gone. So some of them get lost, and this can lead to depression, anxiety, all sorts of problems where it's like, what are they going to do now? Who are they now? And that is something that is just heartbreaking to see people go through. Another one, again, not just something they did, but it's who they are. But no matter what your job is, unless you go through what they go through in the military, you're not going to go through the same changes. Like I said, someday I won't be a teacher anymore. But it's not the same. I go to work every day, and I teach in the shop. I teach my kids, I go home, I spend time with my wife and family. It's different for those people in the military, whether they're being deployed for 6 months at a time and they're with these people. A lot of teachers I know, they're like, oh, the people I teach with, that's my family. It's not the same as what those people in the military go through. I'm sorry, that's not putting any other jobs down. It's just saying it is different. Again, I know so many people in the military living in Hampton Roads. When I moved here, people didn't say, hey, are you in the military? People said, hey, what branch are you in? And I was like, actually, I'm a teacher. All right. So that's where I am. But again, just look out for the veterans, look out for active military people you know. The biggest thing that you can do to help them is just let them know that you are there for them. So I'm going to knock out the 22 push-ups in a second. If you're hanging out at home, knock them out with me. And again, I'm doing the 2,200 for the month. So after we do that 22, I'm doing the rest of mine. You do what works for you. Do I know? I don't know who that is. I do not know who that is. Is it somebody I should know? Maybe it's somebody in this area. Again, Hampton Roads, a lot of people here, a lot of military here. We have, Dam Neck and just bases all over the place. Oceana. So, again, hopefully take something from this. I'm going to knock out the 22 push-ups. I hope you decide to do them with me. And then we can talk for a few minutes more, because I see there is some chat going. So let's knock out the 22 real quick. Again, if you're at home, knock them out with me. And then let's finish up here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Whew. All right, hopefully you did some of that. And again, this whole thing isn't about the push-ups. It's not really what it's about. Oh, hacked the Pentagon. Oh, okay. Don't do that. Don't hack the Pentagon. Just gonna throw it out there for you. Again, this isn't about the push-ups. It's about bringing awareness. This is just something we do to help get the conversation started. So hopefully you're with me today. You got something from it. Talk to a veteran. Thank them for what they've done. Let them know that you're there for them. And have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.